Hey gang, this is Rob from ITMasterKey.com, and in this video I want to tell you a story about how me passing out in a stranger's garage led to a career in IT. Alright gang, so there I was, far away from Detroit, passed out in a stranger's garage. But wait a minute, I guess I should start from the beginning. So every morning I was up at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the morning I was awake, and I was out the door about 4:45 because what I was trying to do is make it to my first job before the sun came up. So my first job was at 6 o'clock, so I wanted to make sure I was out the door and at the actual job before the sun came up, because Virginia Beach summers are absolutely brutal. 100% of humidity, 90 degrees outside, just terrible, right? So usually I will have a chance to go to this little mom and pop store and get snacks, water, Gatorade, stuff like that. This morning I wasn't able to do that. I had to shoot straight to the job because it was probably about an hour away from where I lived. And I knew that if I was late, the customer was going to be pissed off and angry, because when it comes to air conditioning, people don't play about it. You know, they're going to leave all niceties and any good jobs pass on the back until after you actually fix what's wrong. So I arrived at the first job at 6 o'clock sharp. Before I knew it, I had knocked out 4 jobs. I was done, just knocking them out. Boom, 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 boom. And I looked up, it was 12 o'clock. I said, oh man, it's time for lunch. So as I pulled into the Chick-fil-A parking lot, my phone started going crazy. So I rolled my eyes and I picked the phone up, and the person on the other end said, don't hate me, but long story short, they had another job for me. And it was 5 minutes away from where I was at. So they just asked me, hey man, you mind just knocking this job out and then you go back and get lunch? And I begrudgingly, upsettedly, completely pissed off said, yeah, no problem, I got it. So I put the van in drive and headed towards the customer's home. So as soon as I got there, I asked the customer what the problem was. They said, hey, ain't no AC. And I said, okay, where's the unit at? So the unit was in the attic. So the first thing I do every time I go in the attic is check what the actual temperature in the attic was. And the temperature in the attic was a cool 137 damn degrees. So usually if the temperature in the attic is in the 3 digits, I usually take a break every 20 minutes. But I wanted to hurry up and knock this out so I can get back to my Chick-fil-A nuggets and my Polynesian sauce. So I'm up there sweating and working and sweating and working and sweating and working. And then about an hour and a half later, I was done. So I headed back down from the attic from the ladder. So I'm going down the ladder. On my last foot hit the floor, I couldn't see anything, I couldn't hear, and it felt like the whole room was spinning. Then next thing I know, I'm getting woken up by a sweet old lady that said, son, you okay? I said, what's going on? What happened? She said, I think you passed out, baby. I said, passed out? How long have I been out? She was like, I don't know, but you look like you're doing pretty bad. So after that, she gave me some Kool-Aid, some water, and some graham crackers to, help me get back to where I needed to be. So long story super short, I was dehydrated and passed out from heat exhaustion. So I sat in the garage with the old lady for maybe 45 minutes, like I said, drinking Gatorade, talking to her. She was fanning me. I was just trying to cool my body temperature down. I had never done this before. I never passed out before. I had never had heat exhaustion before, but I had it that day. Now, I still don't know just how long I was at this actual house, but I glanced down at my watch and it was 4 o'clock. Like, how the hell is it 4 o'clock already? So I hurried up, got myself together, put all my tools in a tool bag, finished all the paperwork, made sure that everything was okay, and then I headed back to my van. So I had forgot my phone inside of the garage. So when I go back into the garage, I have 30 missed calls. 30 missed calls, right? 30 missed calls. I'm like, okay, let me get back in the van, turn on the AC, get my thoughts together, and then call them and tell them what happened. So mind you, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was supposed to be done at 2:30. So I called my boss. He said, hey man, where you at? And I explained the whole situation. Hey man, I fixed the AC. I was in the attic and I got super hot and I passed out. I feel like I was gonna throw up. I just feel crazy, man. I just feel completely off. I don't feel good at all, man. I don't know what happened. And then I heard a lot of silence on the other end of the phone. Then he said, I mean, you good, right? I can see you in the next job. It was right at that moment that I said, you know what? I gotta go. I knew I had to quit. This guy did not give a damn that I almost just died trying to fix this lady AC. His only response, his only worry was, okay, you can go to the next job, right? So at that very point, I came to the realization that I wasn't doing something that I love. In fact, I was doing something that I hated, and I was doing it for somebody that didn't give a damn if I lived or died. It was like, I have to make a change. I have to figure something out. And in about 2 weeks after that, I was in an Army recruiter's office. So I was in a recruiter's office. He's asking me regular stuff. How many push-ups can you do? Do you do drugs? You got a job? How fast can you run? And then we got to the good part, and he asked me, So what kind of job do you want? What do you want to do? What do you want to do for the U.S. Army? I said, basically, I'm trying to do something that don't have gunner or rocket in the job title. He said, okay, well, what about computer stuff? I said, I guess that sounds cool. So he showed me a quick video of what I'd be doing, and he told me there'd be a bonus. And a week later, I was a U.S. Army recruit. So once I was there for a year or so, I started working really closely with civilians that will always harp on me about get your certification. Actually, one guy comes to mind, Mr. Jenkins. He used to always tell me, hey man, all we do is cash checks. It's better on this side. We can get you some certification. So one day I just sat down with all of them and said, hey man, what certifications do you have? So they ran down the certifications that they had, and more importantly, what the certifications had done for them and their bank accounts. So at that point, I knew that I was gonna get certified. So fast forward to today, I got 12 industry certifications. I have an MBA in information technology, and I've helped over 10,000 students just like you get certified. So you probably think to yourself, this is a great story, but how the hell is it gonna help me? So when I was going through my journey, there was a few things that I noticed and a few fixes that I noticed to those problems. So one, a lot of times I didn't have the time to study. I didn't have the time to do what I needed to do. Another thing, the material. It was hard to find reliable materials, study materials, and more importantly, instructors. It was hard to find instructors that could break things down in a way that I could understand, in a way that I could actually comprehend everything, in a way that I could absorb everything, and in a way that would actually keep my attention. So this is where our brand new cybersecurity bundle comes into play. So I've used all the years that I've had teaching, all the years that I've had studying, all the certification tests that I have taken, failed, and passed. I've taken all that experience, all that knowledge, and pumped it straight into these courses. So this course is affordable, interactive, and it's self-paced, meaning that you can get certified and study whenever you like. You can actually take the exams right from your home. So this course right here actually has seven certifications. That's right, 7 certifications, and with 3 of them being the biggest certifications in the industry. We got CompTIA A+, which most employers are going to expect you to have, CompTIA Network Plus, and then the big bam baby Security Plus. That Security Plus can definitely change your life. I've seen it myself. And with these 7 certifications, with CompTIA and 3 bonus Microsoft certifications, this course can change your life. If you don't believe me, you can watch the testimonials down below. There's students that are going through this program and getting their life changed. I believe in this so much that if you don't like it, you're not feeling it, we actually have a money back guarantee. Other than that, I'll see you in class.